Hey everyone, it's Richard again from Stop Look Go Privacy. In this video I'm going to introduce you to Ariella, our Privacy Act 2020 access request bot. Actually, Arielle is going to introduce herself.
Hi there, I'm Ariella, a Privacy Act 2020 access request bot for agencies. The correct processing by agencies of requests for access to personal information has always been important. However, under the Privacy Act 2020, it will become even more important. Why? Because the Privacy Commissioner will have a new power to direct agencies to provide individuals with access to their personal information. My creator built me because he recognized that navigating the Privacy Act's provisions relating to access to personal information isn't always plain sailing. There's quite a bit to get your head around. In addition, there are no template letters you can use when replying to people who have requested access to their personal information, or to other agencies to whom your agency may need to transfer a request. I changed all that. My creator wants to show you what I can do. Imagine someone called Richard needs to process a request for access to personal information that his agency has received. Watch as I help him work things out. First, he tells me who he is, so I can email him a customized report once he has answered my questions. Next, I ask whether his agency has received an IPv6 request. He says yes. I ask if the question is urgent. He tells me it's not. I ask if his agency holds the personal information requested. He tells me it does. I also need to know if the information requested is more closely connected with another agency, so I ask Richard about that. He tells me it is not. This is where the fun starts. I tell him that his agency needs to respond to the request, and I tell him what the law requires. As with other parts of my advice, he can read it, listen to my voice, or both. I also explain how the refusal grounds in the Act work. Richard can dip into these to see how they work. Next, I ask him what he'd like to do, from a rich menu of choices. Those choices range from merely acknowledging receipt of the request, through to replying to it with a substantive response. On this occasion, Richard's agency needs to refuse the request, because it has decided that disclosure would create a significant likelihood of serious harassment of a particular person. I tell him what the letter needs to state, Richard selects the reason for refusal, and I then give him a suggested letter he can complete and send to the requester. After that, I tell Richard my job is done, and that I'll send him a report with his questions and answers, my feedback, and the draft letter content. I am only a bot, but I do hope he finds it helpful. My creator thinks I will make this part of the law easy for people, that I will help agencies respond to IPv6 requests, and that I will shave potentially hours off the time that it would otherwise take for many people to process requests. In time, I'll be part of Stop Look Go Privacy's paid offerings. But for now, you can get a feeling for what I can do by going to stoplookgo.co.nz/Ariella.